Hey everyone, David Weber here, broker and operating manager of State Property Management, right here in beautiful Central Florida. Let's talk about something that every landlord has to consider at some point. Should I allow pets in my rental property? It's one of the most common questions we get from property owners, and for good reason. There are pros, there are cons, and there's a whole lot of it depends in between. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the real-world pros and cons of allowing pets in your Orlando area rental property. We'll talk about how it affects your bottom line, your risk, your tenant pool, and your peace of mind. If you've been going back and forth on this question, stick around. We're going to break it all down so you can make the right decision for your investment. Let's start with the upside, because there's a lot of it. Number one, a larger tenant pool. About 70% of renters nationwide own pets. So when you say no pets allowed, you're potentially cutting out more than half of your market. In a competitive rental market like Orlando, that can make a big difference. Allowing pets can mean your home gets leased faster and stays occupied longer. Number two, higher rent potential. Properties that allow pets often command higher rent. It's not uncommon to see an extra $25 to $50 per month in pet rent per animal. Some landlords also charge a non-refundable pet fee or a pet deposit, which helps cover the risk of extra wear and tear. Over the course of a lease, that can add up to hundreds of dollars in additional income without changing anything else about the property. Number three, longer tenancies. Pet owners know it's hard to find pet-friendly housing, especially with certain breeds or larger dogs. So when they find a place that works, they tend to stay put. That means lower turnover for you as the owner, fewer vacancies, fewer make-readies, and fewer marketing costs. It's not uncommon for our pet-owning tenants to renew multiple years in a row simply because they don't want to go through the hassle of moving with pets again. Number four, responsible pet owners. It's worth noting most of the pet owners we've encountered over the years have been responsible. They understand the privilege of having a pet in a rental and tend to treat the property with care. Now let's talk about the flip side, because allowing pets isn't without risk. Number one, property damage. Yes, this is the big one. Pets can scratch floors, chew baseboards, dig up landscaping, stain carpets, and create odors that are hard to eliminate between tenants. Even well-trained animals can cause damage, especially if the owners leave them alone all day or don't stay on top of cleaning. That's why documenting your move-in condition thoroughly is so important if you do allow pets. Number two, noise and neighbor complaints. Another common issue is noise. Barking dogs, howling pets, or animals running inside upstairs units. This can lead to complaints from neighbors, especially in multi-family buildings or townhomes with shared walls. And even if the tenant is technically complying with the lease, noise complaints can damage your relationship with the HOA or other tenants. Number three, liability issues and breed restrictions. Not all insurance policies cover all pets. Some carriers have breed exclusions, and if you allow the wrong type of dog on the property, you could be on the hook if there's an incident. Also, under Florida law, you can be held liable if you knowingly allow a dangerous animal on the premises that ends up causing harm. If you're nervous about this kind of risk, one thing to consider is requiring renters insurance that includes pet liability coverage and reviewing the breed size of the pet before granting approval. And remember, if a tenant has a documented service animal or emotional support animal, also known as an ESA, with proper documentation, you don't have a choice. Under federal fair housing laws, you must allow them, regardless of your pet policy. If you do decide to allow pets, here are a few ways to protect your property and your investment. You can require a non-refundable pet fee or pet deposit. You can charge monthly pet rent separate from the security deposit. Require proof of vaccinations, licensing, and spay-neuter documents. Ask for a photo of the pet to verify the breed and size, and also include a strong pet addendum in your lease agreement. You may want to also consider requiring renters insurance that includes pet liability. And one more important note, if you do charge monthly pet rent, some tenants might feel like they're already paying for the pet, and as a result may not watch their pet as closely, thinking that pet rent will cover any of the damage in the long run. In contrast, when there's a non-refundable pet fee or upfront pet deposit, we found that tenants tend to be more cautious and responsible because they know they've already put money down and they don't want to lose it. At State Property Management, we have standardized procedures for all of this. So owners are covered, tenants know the rules, and there's no confusion. Now, if all of this sounds like a lot to think through, that's because it is. And that's where we come in. At State Property Management, we help owners make the best decisions for their rental properties, whether that means allowing pets, managing tenant screening, protecting security deposits, or handling day-to-day operations. We screen pets just like we screen people. We review breed, weight, history, and ensure all documentation is in place before approval. We also include custom pet addenda, collect the appropriate deposits, and make sure you're protected on the back end if things do go wrong. If you're a landlord in the greater Orlando area and you're not sure whether you should allow pets in your property, we'd be happy to talk it through with you. Just head over to www.managecentralfloridaproperty.com and request a free consultation. At the end of the day, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Allowing pets is about balancing reward with risk. If your property is in high demand and already gets multiple qualified applicants quickly, you might not need to allow pets. But if you want to expand your tenant pool, increase revenue, and potentially get a more stable long-term renter, allowing pets with the right systems in place can be a smart business move. Just be consistent. Don't allow pets for one tenant and not the next, unless you've got a written policy that clearly outlines a difference, and always put everything in writing. So there you have it, the real-world pros and cons of allowing pets in your rental property. It's not a one-size-fits-all decision, but with the right structure, the right policies, and the right support, it can absolutely work in your favor. If this video helped you think through the decision, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on how to manage your rental the smart way. And if you want help managing your property, or even just advice on your pet policy, visit www.managecentralfloridaproperty.com and we'll be happy to connect. Thanks for watching. I'm David Weber with State Property Management, and we'll see you in the next video.